What's going on, everybody, man? Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Rundown, hosted by your boy, Darrel Long. I'm here late at night, guys, because really I wanted to get a live stream done, but the one I planned, it was going to take far too long to get the live stream done in time. So I just wanted to have a conversation with you guys about Don Lemon. Don Lemon. And I didn't send this video to anyone. I just wanted to see who would come in naturally. All right. But first of all, before I keep going, all right, before I keep going, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, tell a friend that you guys are coming in. That way you guys can hit the like button and get all the notifications. But let's start with this. On January 18th, 2026, protesters erupt at a church service at City's Church in St. Paul, Minnesota. The protesters targeted this specific church because of its pastors, whose name is David Easterwood, who was a acting field director of the St. Paul Ice Field office, according to ABC News. Now, these individuals that were protesting, they were chanting that they wanted ICE out, and they were chanting justice for Renee Good. They were demanding accountability for the fatal shooting of Renee Good, who was a 37-year-old woman killed by an ICE agent by the name of Jonathan Ross on January 7th, 2026, I believe. Don Lemon was there as a journalist live streaming in Minneapolis during the protests. In his video, he stated that, quote, we're not a part of the activists, but we are here just reporting on them, end quote. Don Lemon interviewed both churchgoers and protesters during the approximately 45 minutes that he was at the church. So without further ado, let's go take a look at what happened. And just to give you guys some context, he did know about it before he went to the church. We know this for a fact. We have a video of him saying so. So let's go ahead and pull that video up now.
Tell us why you're doing this.
This is Operation Pull Up, more of a clandestine operation. We show up somewhere that is a key location. They don't expect us to come there. And then we disrupt business as usual. So that's what we're about to go do right now. ICE out! 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 Demanding justice for Renee Good and letting them know that this will not stand. They cannot pretend to be a house of God while harboring someone who is directing ICE agents to wreak havoc upon our community and who killed Renee Good, who almost killed a 6-month-old baby. Enough is enough. I am a reverend on top of being a lawyer and an activist. So I come here in the power of the Almighty God.
Tell us why you're doing.
All right. So you guys heard it right there. Apparently, they were there to protest ICE. They were there to protest ICE, and it led to some very, very, very bad consequences. Some very bad consequences. So on January 30th, today, federal agents arrested Don Lemon in his Beverly Hills hotel approximately at midnight. All right. Attorney General Pam Bondi announced that the arrest publicly had happened. She announced it. It was crazy. Everybody started getting their feelings, and a lot of us decided it was time to make videos speaking against ICE. You know what I'm saying? Don Lemon was officially charged with 1, conspiracy against rights of religious freedoms, 2, injury, intimidating, and interfering with the exercise of religious freedom at a place of worship. Don Lemon was later released that day on personal recognizance, no bail required, and he plans to plead non-guilty. All right. So before I get into a broader conversation about what this means to me, Don Lemon actually spoke tonight on his YouTube channel. Let's go take a look at that. And for this one, I'm going to throw it to fair use because I'm pretty sure Don Lemon's a cool guy and he doesn't mind us using the content. But I'm still going to use fair use and try my best to protect the channel. That way we can keep the channel up. So without further ado, Don Lemon.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lemon Live at 5, except it's Lemon Live at 5 Pacific Coast time. Pacific time. Thank you so much for joining this evening on a Friday. Sorry, I'm 3 hours late for the 5 o'clock show. But, you know, I had some things that I had to do today. But in all seriousness, I am fine. I am doing well. And I appreciate all of your love and your support. I really do, more than anything. As a matter of fact, I want to tell you guys, like, I ran into Lemonheads today. There was a gentleman who's a Lemonhead in the courtroom this evening with a Don Lemon Show hat on, you know, the really the light blue hat. And he made sure that I saw him and he waved. And so I have a lot of folks to thank, and in no particular order. But the mayor of Los Angeles was there, Karen Bass. I think it was fantastic. By the way, I don't know.
Shout out to Karen Bass for supporting Don Lemon. You feel me? Shout out to Karen Bass for supporting Don Lemon. Don Lemon is going to need major political figures because he has a big case to fight. I believe the president has influence over individuals that's going to be working over this case. And if Don Lemon continues to be a voice of opposition, then they're going to try to harm him somehow, some way. I do believe that, at least from a legal standpoint. See, we got some trolls in the chat. That's why I got the comments up because we got so many trolls in the chat. Oh, am I starting to trigger y'all? Because I will start doing more content, exposing the right, exposing MAGA. Y'all don't want no problems with me, MAGA. Let's keep going.
Anything. Like, I have not seen the news. I haven't seen anything. I did not know. I've been getting feedback from everyone about what has happened. I had no idea that all of this turmoil was going on. I just thought, like, you know, it would be. I thought people would report on it, but not to this extent. So thank you guys, and hit the like and hit the thumbs up because it does affect the algorithm, and more people become aware of our conversation and our show. And today is a really important one, and it's
same thing here, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you guys are continuously being updated on all videos that we're doing. All the videos that we're doing is not going to be about Anton Daniels and the Manosphere. We have other things that interest us. However, perfectly honest, I will be doing a lot of Anton videos this year. We will be taking a deep dive into the fraud that Anton Daniels is. But let's continue with this Don Lemon stuff because our world doesn't revolve just around the Manosphere and people who we don't like. Let's continue.
Important for our democracy and to the Constitution of the United States, and what the amendment that I believe is the bedrock of our democracy, and that is the First Amendment. Freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom to peaceably assemble, all of those things. This encapsulates all of that. And I'm glad that, at least to the extent that it has, that people are realizing the critical moment that we're in this country, that our rights are under assault. It may have started with people having their due process rights violated on the streets, violently violated on the streets. But now they're trying to silence journalists, and I will not be silenced. And I think journalists should not be silenced. I think this is a very critical time for journalists in this country to stand up.
I think that Don Lemon is showing incredible courage to continue to speak about this situation. I do. I think he's showing incredible courage to not speak about this situation. To continue to speak about this situation and continue to be an outspoken voice against this MAGA movement that's now taking the lives of 3 American citizens. Yeah. Guys, please do not make gay jokes in my chat. I will ban you immediately. If you make any type of jokes against gay people, I will ban you immediately. All right. I am not that guy. All right. That's not what we do over here. Let's go.
To this tyrannical administration. And look, journalists are going to be, I believe they can be the folks that save us. I actually believe that artists will be the people that save us as well. And that's why I'm here in Los Angeles, is to cover the artists who are exercising their freedom of expression rights and creating fantastic music. And so I'll explain to you in a moment what happened, because I was actually covering, I'd just been on the red carpet at the Black Music Collective, the Grammy Black Music Collective, and we were talking about the power and the importance of representation in music and black music. I had just seen Ketanji Brown Jackson. I just waved hello to her as she walked by. She didn't want to do an interview. I saw, Pharrell and all of the wonderful artists who are contributing to what's good in this country, the very best. But so look, I have been.
Hey, it seems like he had a lot of support there. It seemed like Don Lemon is in good graces. He's in good graces. He doesn't seem like he is in bad spirit. And I support that. Listen, spending people like, man, he was only in jail for 12 hours. It don't matter. Some of y'all never spend no time in jail. But anytime you spend in jail, that's a bad time. Trust me. You don't want to spend no time in county jail, federal prison, none of that shit. You don't want to spend no time in there. And it seems like Don Lemon learned his lesson, and he's continuously, when I say learned his lesson, oh, look, I got Tawana up here making my thumbnail. Let me put my portrait mode on. God damn it. God damn it. They gonna say Darrel over there. Oh, you can still see the faces perfectly fine. I don't care. It don't matter. All right, I'm over here making a thumbnail so I can shit on Anton and Freezy later on. But Don Lemon, he seemed to be perfectly like in good spirits. He seemed to be in good spirits, considering the fact that he has this new administration openly, in my opinion, targeted him for investigation. But hey, let's go.
Been, guys, a journalist for 30 years, if not more. I'm a man of a certain age. I always say old people be knowing. And the only job or profession that is protected in the Constitution, I believe, and in the very First Amendment, is a job that I do. It's a job that I have, and so many journalists around the world. So this is a moment for journalists, I believe, around the world. And I am so grateful to everyone who has voiced their support, who has put out statements, who has reached out to me, who has said, whatever you need financially, whatever support that you need. It has been overwhelming. And I do think right now that people understand that, again, this is a very critical time. And I hope that this continues, and to support not just me. If I can be the catalyst for, or the inspiration for people to say, finally, stand up to the powers that be in our government. And also, quite frankly, having come from corporate media for a long time, to stand up to the gatekeepers, the corporations, and say, no, I am not going to bend the knee to this administration. I am not.
That's what we need. If anybody want to help anybody in this country, you got to have some type of action behind that. You got to have some kind of action behind that. Genuinely. Like genuine hard work. Otherwise, it become a waste of time. Like, protesting is one thing, but make sure that you guys are actually voting the right way that you need to vote. The last time y'all voted for Donald Trump, now look at how this whole situation turned out for y'all. Look at how this whole situation turned out, because y'all wanted to vote for a man who y'all know was never good for us, who absolutely was diabolical from the beginning. President Trump was diabolical from the beginning. President Trump made promises that he never meant to fulfill, and a lot of individuals, y'all was just cool with going along with the go along. For me, that's hard. For me, I can't relate to that. I voted for Kamala. I think I did the right thing. And or Kamala, but I voted for Kamala. If she runs again, I'm going to vote for her again. I'm not people saying that she wasn't qualified when she had more political experience than Donald Trump. It just goes to show me we are at a very bad place in this country, where being intellectual doesn't mean anything. Having research doesn't mean anything. Like, It used to be facts over feelings. Now it's feelings over facts. We're in that era where if I like you, I'll vote for you. If I like how you handle those Somalian immigrants, I'll vote for you. It's not about if you're actually smart enough to run the country. That never actually matters these days. So I don't know. Let me finish this up, man. I'm not gonna be here for no more than an hour because I'm about to go ahead and this video only 16 minutes. He just got out of jail, so let's go.
Not going to put on liars and insurrection deniers and election deniers. I'm not going to give my platform to those people. I'm not going to put people on television and give them a platform, people who come on just to lie and to offend and to insult people. It's insulting to the American people. This is not folly. It's not funny. This is not a game. If you look at any tyranny or any autocracy, any sort of dictatorship, the first thing they do is they get rid of the media. They try to silence the media. Ask Turkey about that. Erdogan, ask Iran about that. Ask any country that has lost its way, that has been overtaken by a dictator. They get rid of the press first. And so we need to start.
I mean, of course, that's the smart thing to do. If you get rid of the press, now you don't have people who are speaking intellectually, honestly about what you're doing. Right? It's like, for example, I don't have anything against Mondani, the guy who just won in New York. But when he ran on free rent, when I saw a man telling people of New York they're going to get free rent, that told me everything I needed to know. Like, you're a liar. You a liar. It's just that simple. But anyway, let's keep going.
Standing up. And I got to say that from what I've heard, I haven't had a chance to see it. I've heard that my former colleagues at CNN all came out pretty unanimously, pretty strongly to support me. I understand. I believe that CNN released a statement. I've heard that CNN released a statement. Thank you very much. I have no animus for CNN. I have no animus for anyone, but I tell the truth as about what I see. And I think it's time for all journalists to stand up for each other. So I appreciate that. And look, at CNN, I worked with the best journalists in the world. So I wish them nothing but the best. But I believe those journalists as well need to stand up to the corporation. They need to tell Warner Brothers Discovery, stop playing and get your hands out of the newsroom. CBS needs to tell Paramount and David Ellison and whatever, get out of our newsroom. Get out of our journalism. Barry Weiss, take your hands off of it. Let the journalists be the journalists. All of them. That goes for every single corporate entity that owns a journalistic organization. Let the journalists be the journalists because they're.
But this is the thing, though, right? This is what I'm going to offer pushback for you, Don. A lot of the time, the journalists are not doing their job right. A lot of the times, journalists, some of them are just out here just to get along with somebody like President Trump. When I say journalists, I mean people who have access to interview these people. So like you guys, probably somebody like Don Lemon wouldn't think of Andrew Schultz as a journalist. But I would think of Andrew Schultz as a journalist because he has interviewed multiple different political people on both sides. And his platform reaches people who have the ability to vote, which means he's a journalist. If he gets on here, he makes it seem like President Trump is a good guy to vote for, then his audience is going to say, well, maybe I should vote for that guy. A lot of journalists like Andrew Schultz, a lot of the YouTuber journalists, these guys just don't know what they're doing. They don't. That's why we need people like Don Lemon, who is educated, who went to school for this, who molded his craft, and ultimately he still is a real man in his heart. He still cares about the people. We need people like that reporting news to us. Otherwise, we get led astray and bamboozled with lies. And to be perfectly honest, bro, I didn't grow up in America like this. This shit is getting worse and worse. It's getting much more worse as President Trump second presidency just continues to go on. It's getting much worse. It's depressing. What's going on in Minneapolis is literally depressing. Me thinking about 3 Americans dying, Americans who were, who were born on this soil, their grandparents and ancestors were here, and now they're gone because of a man who gave ICE the free run to do whatever they want to do. That doesn't depress you guys? Anyway.
Going to save our democracy if you just let them do it. The way to stand up to a bully, to a tyrant, is not to bend the knee. It's not to acquiesce. It is to metaphorically punch them right in the nose. And you need to introduce not only Donald Trump and the folks who work for him and his administration, but the corporate overlords and the gatekeepers. You need to introduce them to the word no. All the journalists, they cannot fire you. We were always taught when I worked in corporate media that the news is a star. That's bullshit. If the news was a star, everybody would have the same ratings. And everybody doesn't have the same ratings. The journalists are the stars. The people who are delivering the news, those are the stars. And the people who do well, they get the ratings and they get the respect. So it is, and actually having come from that, and now I understand that what my star quality is, that is being honest and authentic and telling the truth. And I think that's, if everyone did that and they were not afraid of the powers that be, that's our motto, that's our mission. Just like a doctor, just like a lawyer, what we're supposed to do is hold the powerful to account and do no harm. And if you don't want to do harm to the American people, then stand up for democracy. Stand up for the First Amendment. So thank you so much. CNN journalists, I love you. Dana Bash, thank you. Jake, thank you. Aaron Burnett, thank you to all of the people over at CNN who I like. And thank you to the management and who I worked with forever for putting out a statement. And thank you to the folks on MSNBC. Thank you to Scott Galloway and to...
Yeah, guys. Listen, when you are a good person, when you are beloved, when you're doing the right thing, people are going to help you. I was watching Don Lemon stream earlier because I saw he got a notification. I said, I know Don Lemon ain't live. He just got arrested. But I'm watching this shit and man, they on there just holding him down to the fullest, bro. It was such a beautiful thing. Lawyers, doctors, politicians, mayors. I said, this boy got a lot of people supporting him, bro. Real talk. They're going to try to take him down, but they're not going to make it easy for him. They're not going to make it easy at all. He has a lot of people supporting him. Truth be told, I'm genuinely, I was moved. Because at a different point in time, him being a black man, that would have been a problem. Him being a gay man, that would have been a problem. But we got the point in civilization now where that's not a problem. It's not. They don't care about his sexuality. They care that he's doing the right fucking thing, man. So I became a big fan of Don Lemon's now. A big fan of Don Lemon's. I genuinely, I liked him before. I thought he was a great, I would call him a news anchor before, more of a news anchor than a journalist. But it seems that I might be wrong. It seems like he is a journalist, boots on the ground. I mean, bro, really there in the middle of the fucking war. In the middle of the war, bro. In Minneapolis, ICE there every single day on bullshit, and he's still there grinding. Got a team with him. Let's finish this, man. Shout out to Don Lemon, bro. That shit lit.
Everyone. I got a funny note from Anthony Scaramucci just a moment ago, and he said, we were on your show today, but you weren't there. You must have been busy. So I appreciate that humor, Anthony. But for so many people who have come on, look, I just want to tell you that, I also want to thank all of the folks who are, the foreign journalists who are in war zones, it's just everyone. Thank you so much. I mean, my heart I am overwhelmed. I haven't had a chance to read, but a few texts from folks. I just got off the phone with my mom for the first time, and she was worried, and my nieces and my family in Louisiana. And look, I got to thank some people who came to my rescue, and that's my husband, who had my back and who made sure that all of this was that it was handled properly and that my rights were not violated. I want to thank.
Shout out to his husband. Shout out to his husband who looked out for him and held it down. And held it down. Shout out to his husband, man. Listen, I'm not the one that's going to be here trying to shame somebody for their sexuality. I like Don Lemon. He's a good guy. He's a great news anchor and a great journalist. And I dare say he might go down in history as one of the best African American journalists in history, especially covering and going against this MAGA regime that doesn't have the American people best interest at heart. At least that's how it's looking right now. 3 Americans dead. Child. Let's go.
One of my dearest friends in the world, and my agent, Jay Souris, who is there. And so Jay, I love you. Thank you. And Jay's wife, who just cooked me lunch because I haven't eaten for a while. And I want to thank, look, there's so many people. I don't even know how many people. And I don't want to leave anybody out. I'm not trying to leave anybody out. My attorney, Abby Lowell, is amazing, who put out this wonderful statement for me. Allison Gallus, who's my PR person, who put out this wonderful statement and created a war room for me and a council and a board of directors, so to speak, a board of advisors for me. So thank you, Allison. And thank you, Jeff Zucker, for saying that you've never been prouder of me. High praise from you, my friend. Thank you. And Monique, I can't thank you enough for being on the air. I don't know how long you've been on. I heard there were so many people. I heard that was Monique. I think Charles Coleman.
Sorry, guys. I should have read the video to see what else was in here. But it seemed like he's just shouting his people out and just really happy to be free. You feel me? I'm gonna go for a little bit more, see what else we got here.
Proud of them because they are creating a space in this world, and I got to talk to them and a lot of influencers and a lot of young people, and that's where our future is. So I'm out here not just going to parties to party. I'm out here interviewing people and doing the work as a journalist. That's why I'm here. I'm here to do the Grammy red carpet. That's why I came, and not to be at fancy parties or whatever, but to celebrate the First Amendment, the freedom of expression. So we'll see. Am I going to do? People have been asking me if am I still going to do the red carpet? I don't know. I'll see. If we can celebrate.
I think you should do red carpet still, Don. Why not? You fucking Don Lemon. Yeah, don't let them run you away from, you know what I'm saying, the people who rock with you. Don't let them take your spirit away. Continue to fight your fight, but also remain Don Lemon. Also keep that spirit, bro. You got a good spirit on you. You got good energy. I heard he be turning up. Saw a video of him drunk. He was holding a microphone upside down. Child. Let's keep going. Hey, Tracy never made another comment again. Oh, damn, look at me. I'm on some blow shit, bro. I ain't even look at the fucking chat. All y'all in the chat. Hey, I dropped the link on this one. I thought I was in here talking to myself. There's 61 people watching. Y'all said Don Lemon 60 years old? Nay? Don Lemon, let me see. How old is this nigga Don Lemon? Ain't no way this nigga 60. He a cool 45. Gemini, how old is Don Lemon?
Don Lemon is 59 years old.
Damn.
March 1st, 1966.
Damn. Nay, once again, damn, my hand's ashy as hell. That's what happened. You got out the shower. Come straight to this shit. Didn't even throw no lotion on. Ain't that a bitch? Let's keep going, man. I don't know if y'all have supported the channel. If y'all send a cash out, that's cool. If you want to support $5, I appreciate it. This is not one of those streams. Wait for the Anton Daniel streams. Those are going to be litty. I'm about to fuck over Freezy. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Anyway, but let's stay on topic.
Celebrate and promote the First Amendment, then I'll do it. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it. And I also want to thank my team. Last but not least, I saved the best for last. Well, not quite. I did thank my husband, but I just want to thank my team, who are just amazing. Thank you, Nikki and Peter and Andy. The best team in streaming. When we started the show, most of us, they hadn't. I think Peter and I were used to doing live because we came from cable news. But I don't know if Andy, you can correct me if I'm wrong, and Nikki and we trained ourselves to do this show every single day, live, twice a day, at least 5 days a week, weekdays, and then sometimes on the weekends, and just to do network quality coverage. And you guys are just the best. I am so grateful and so fortunate to have you, and thank you so much.
Man, shout out to my team. Shout out to Nay. Shout out to Fear. Shout out to my wife. Shout out to myself. And myself again. And myself again. And shout out to Black Dahlia. Shout out to OG Patrice. I love all y'all, man. I love all y'all. Y'all be helping the nigga out. And I'm glad to see Don Lemon free, man. First day out, Don Lemon. I think I might make that the title. First day out, Don Lemon. What's up, Nay?
What up, though? What up, though? Can you hear me? Shit.
I'm over here grinding, chilling, man.
Yesterday he got a haircut. I wasn't talking about your haircut yesterday. I was trying to say get the lights up.
You said get the lights up? I thought you said, man, I was cooked yesterday.
No, it put down get a line up. I was like, oh shit, no.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said. Get a line
but
up.
Anyway, I am happy that Don Lemon got out. I'm happy he got out. They pretty much arrested him on some bogus ass motherfucking charges. They was trying to get him for what, the fact he violated like the Fact Act and something else, but it was pretty much petty. You can't get mad. He wasn't there at that church as a protester. He literally clearly stated that he wasn't there as a protester. He was almost filming the experience or filming the situation at hand. And the church pastor, we already know, he was one of the key components that was helping ICE, detain immigrants. And if you're a man of worship, that's not your job. You're not supposed to do that.
Let me say shout out to Tracy with her $10. Tracy,
come shout out to Tracy.
Tracy, come up. I want to hear your take on the Kamala Harris situation too. But go ahead.
What happened to Kamala? Well, pretty much that lady. All that lady got to do is really sit back and say, y'all should have listened to me, but y'all didn't. So y'all gonna deal with this. And let's not be funny and let's not be clear. This Don Lemon stuff was a distraction because they just released a lot of the Epstein files again, right? 3 million freaking pages were released today.
I heard about that.
And boy, when I tell you, y'all pedal loving motherfuckers, y'all disgusting. If y'all still support that man, you disgusting. Blagger, I'm gonna change my picture.
We doing $5 F-bombs, Nay.
Oh damn. Well, let me see if see what $5
I'm taking all strategies from everybody and putting it all into one. I'm a piece of shit. Sorry, easy. I gotta take your monetary strategy. $5 F-bombs.
Let me cash that back. God, dog.
Harassment and bullying, anti.
Not the $5 FUs.
I'm happy that Don Lemon out though. I tagged him on Twitter. I think he should do a first day out video, like a rap song.
Gucci Man, yeah. I love Don Lemon. He's an excellent journalist.
No cap. I thought his ass was gonna be in there.
The people weren't gonna allow it. I'm glad. And then I'm glad his husband was very supportive of him.
He walked into a church and shit.
It don't matter. Somebody can come in there and film you in the church. It didn't violate. It didn't violate no type of act constitution. It didn't violate no type of law. Nothing. When he was asked to leave, he left.
But let's talk about some of the context, right? A federal magistrate judge has previously, in that situation, where President Trump tried to have Don Lemon arrested before, a federal magistrate judge declined to approve Don Lemon arrest, citing the lack of evidence. And the chief federal appeals court judge in Minnesota rejected the prosecutor's appeal, writing that there was no evidence to charge Don Lemon with pretty much nothing. And then, despite two courts rejecting the charges, the
You know that's
Department
from
of Justice,
Illinois.
the Department of Justice,
Yep.
they ran with it anyway, and they secured a reason to arrest him. They said that he was violating religious rights.
He
So
wasn't.
now where where do we go now?
I'm like, he wasn't. I want you to have Gemini define the Fact Act as he had two charges. It was violation of the Fact Act. I think it was HR something. I can't remember. And it was another one.
Well, I got the charges put up right here. The first one is conspiracy against rights of religious freedom.
Right. How? How was he conspiring to disrupt a church?
Now, I guess they're saying because that video of him with that woman before she walked in there, they made a video saying that she's about to walk in there, and I guess they're saying that he conspired to help her.
They're using the video beforehand when he actually I think he hid her identity. And most journalists, that's typical. Usually, when you have sources, you don't like any spies, a plant per se. You don't really reveal their identity. That's your source, so you don't want to, reveal who it is that you're getting your information from. So that's usually typical. So yeah, he can't conspire to do something like that. And then what was the second one?
Injuring, intimidating, or interfering with the exercise of religious freedom at a place of worship.
No. Okay, so white pastor is scared that big black gay journalists come in there ask him questions. How was he intimidated? Was he scared for his life? Did they come in there violently? Did he come in there as a protester or as an observer?
I think that they're trying to get him on interfering with the religious, like the fact that he interfered with them convening at the church at all.
It's not gonna stick.
But that's what they charge him with. I don't think it's gonna stick either. But
it's not going to stick, because if that's the case, do you know how many churches get interfered where people come in and yell and scream, or people come in those usually pastors don't even pursue them type of charges like at all. Disturbance always happens in a church. The white man was being petty. That's all he was. He was mediocre and he was scared. He pretended like the big black gay man came in there. He it's already an abomination because he is part of the LGBTQIA, and then he's black, and you have no right coming in here while we worshiping. Yeah, right. Worshiping what?
Yeah, and we don't think he's an abomination, but that's how I guess some pastors may feel. But
Yeah.
this pastor, the one that they went in there to go after, this is the young man named. Sorry, let me get his name. I just had his name actually. David Easterwood is his name. And this was the interview between him and Don Lemon.
Oh wait.
What do you think of this? I mean, this is unacceptable. It's shameful. It's shameful to interrupt a public gathering of Christians in worship. So,
but there were folks who
I have to take care of my flock.
Okay, but listen, we live there's a constitution in the First Amendment to freedom of speech and freedom to assemble and protest.
We're here to worship. We're here to worship Jesus, because that's the hope of these cities. That's the hope of the world, is Jesus Christ.
I want to be very respectful. Please don't push me, though.
We're here to worship Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, then you put your.
That's why we're here. That's what we're about.
Do you think Jesus would be understanding
we're about
and love these folks?
We're about spreading the love of Jesus.
But did you try to talk to them as a
no
Christian?
one is willing to talk.
Okay.
I have to take care of my church and my family, so I asked that you actually would also leave this building.
You don't want us to
unless you're here to worship. Unless you're here to worship.
I'm always worship. I'm a Christian.
We're here to worship. We're here to worship. Okay.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Eli worship. I'm like, what God would simply approve of this? We know that you are the pastor that was sitting there helping ICE detain immigrants. Whether they were innocent or not innocent, you were helping them. You were helping them.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it. Stop it. Was this done on the Sunday? Let me see. What day was this? What was this film? Because I believe it was a Friday.
It was a few days ago.
It was a few days ago, so it was y'all having worship. So
Hold
y'all
on,
praise the
man.
Lord. Yeah.
I want to tell you something real quick. Side note.
Uh-oh. You having another
So
boy?
no,
Oh,
but
damn.
I'm irritated, and I'm trying to
Uh,
figure out which direction I'm going to go. So
uh-uh.
on Sunday, and side note, let's put it down, limit down. This ain't got nothing to do with that. On Sunday, my next off day, I had planned on. I think the show was that show titled? Because I already got this show scheduled. Um, 1 second, because I was working on another show. Let me go open up. All right, so I was gonna do the Yanni show. Okay, cool. The Yanni show. I was gonna do the show about Yanni and how I was on there. But now, Breezy has Tawana on there. And guess oh no, you don't gotta go on mute, you good. Guess who he brought up? My
Yes.
ex-girlfriend. And they're
Oh
over there
hell
having a
no!
conversation
Oh
about
no!
how she was a part of a YouTube code as well and was
What?
completely manipulated
What?
like Anton did to Wana.
What?
So now I am
No!
forced to go into completely the bad guy. Is that just
No!
should
Don't
should I crash
engage.
out there? Should I go crash
Don't
out mode?
engage. Don't engage. We don't engage. Please continue what you're doing.
No,
Continue
not
what you're
right
doing.
now. I already got it. Like I literally done set the live stream up. I literally making the thumbnail right now because
I mean,
before Tawana went to Freezy years ago, Nate, the reason why I'm so offended by all of this is, and you wasn't around back then, but me and my brother King Hormiku, we put our whole fucking platform on the line for Tawana, which was his idea. I told him not to do that, but he wanted to do it anyway to fuck over Anton. But like I told him, I mean, in all honesty, he gave me a good reasoning, and you're going to agree with his reasoning. But he was like, I told him not to fuck with Tawana, and not well, I fuck with Tawana too at that point in time. We was all friends, but not to give her the platform to the point where she's going to be spewing information and not giving us text messages and proof to actually utilize, right?
right.
His response was, well, you fuck with Lucky and she fuck with Anton too, so I had no foot to stand on. You know what I'm saying?
But you were getting information from looking at the
Yeah,
same
that
time,
that
so
was
it
the
was
difference
different.
I was trying to tell that nigga. I'm
Yeah.
getting significant information. I'm listening to phone calls, and it's all happening in the
Text
background, and then
messages,
I'm
yeah.
I'm presenting it to the public,
Yeah, it's
packaging
a
it.
difference. It's a
It's
major
different than
difference.
having somebody come on and rant for 7 hours about what Anton did without you telling us, well, why was you there? Why did you go and support Anton day by day by day by day by day? Of course, I've had those conversations with Tawana.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't there to
I
support
still,
Anton. She was there to support
you know
Lapeef.
what? You know what? Because I don't understand the significance of why you just won't let it go, girl. Let it go. Like you haven't been with this man in how many years?
And then since we talked about her divorce tonight, that's what I was gonna get to. That was gonna get very spicy because I'm not even gonna lie, Nate. I do believe, I don't allegedly, hypothetically, because this can be completely incorrect too. This is an educated guess. I do believe that me and my brother Hormiku caused her divorce, and we did a show back in the day. Um, we got information about an alleged affair. We got voicemails from Tawana to another man that was not her husband, and it was very wicked. That's all I'm mean. Without spoiling it right now, it was absolutely wicked. But what it wasn't was a lie. And the only thing that I said at the time was, if you're going to use our platform to go against Anton, I have no problem with that. Fuck Anton. But can you explain this as well? Since you're explaining every fucking thing. Anyway,
Yeah, I mean, I really want to say don't engage. I really don't, but you know that little conscience in the back of my head that still want to smack the shit out of miserable and jealous. Like it's just like, lit girl,
because in both
please.
of those cases, Nay, the reason why I get frustrated because I wouldn't even listen to it because I'm talking to you and
Right.
doing the show, but I was watching the comments, and the comments said enough.
Hey,
You know what I'm
duh.
saying? And you know as well as I know that that individual was not a part of Scent Nation because they was manipulated.
I'm just trying to figure out what the manipulation is. Am I manipulated in? Because I thought we lived in a world which you make your own choices, and you can either stick with someone or you don't have to stick with someone. If you see something that you couldn't stand with, then don't stand with it. But didn't nobody fucking force you or manipulate you to do a fuck thing. That's what I'm having a problem with. And excuse my F bomb, I will pay you. Shit. I'm just saying it's just I don't understand people not taking accountability of their own motherfucking actions. I don't understand it. That as a woman of a certain age, because you're older than you and me, can't nobody force you or manipulate you to do shit. Well, they shouldn't in the first place. If you're a wholesome human being and a wholesome woman, as you say you are, and you have this thing called discernment, you had the decision to make, and you failed. Your plan failed. You failed. So let it go. We have moved on from the situation. We're not the ones putting out PPOs. We're not the ones that continue to have this little sorry, sappy ass story. Girl, you are not a victim. You participated, just like the rest of us. I can take accountability. He took accountability. Everybody else that still hangs around him takes accountability. The people who still fuck with him go fuck with him. The people that don't fuck with him don't fuck with him. Please stop saying somebody manipulated your ass. Didn't nobody manipulate you. Stop using that. What's a fucking cult is these Trump supporters that sit up and sit here and agree with a pedo. Even after these freaking files, that's a fucking cult. This right here is not a cult. It's not a cult. Can't nobody force you. Ain't nobody got a gun to your head. Ain't nobody sit up and got your your child or someone you love in captivity somewhere. No, please stop saying somebody manipulated you, girl, because it's gonna aggravate my soul. So if he go ape shit on you, hey, look, he do what he want to do.
no,
But
I
honestly,
wasn't planning on going ape shit, but it was more like maybe should I just tell the truth? Because it was more to aimed at Freezy and Tawana, and when I got to that part, I was just going. I mean, I think anybody who was there saw this person wasn't manipulated. This person was there because they wanted to be there genuinely. And that's the one thing that I get irritated by is why do I gotta get all the blame? Y'all
quit
niggas say
saying
that
that
y'all better than me, you're
manipulated
smarter than
shit.
me, you're more intelligent than me, you got a better job than me, better house than me, better life than me, everything. Better YouTube channel, right?
Like
Speaking
it's
of
just
that, did
like
you get that
misery. You're a miserable
100,000
motherfucker though.
subscriber plaque yet, bitch?
Like I'm like, but misery likes company. She miserable. She's upset. You're upset. You should have did what you're supposed to. If you wanted to stay with this man, you should stay with him, regardless of what your friends are, because you don't have the same friends that you had before. And if you're in a whole nother sector, why do you even give a fuck about this man? Let him go, for Christ's
Oh, I
sake.
know
The
why.
man is
Because
married with two children, two great
yeah,
children with his wife. Like what?
you know what? You know what? Let me just get this off my chest tonight.
Please, I mean, you know what? Look. I'm already up here. They gonna sit and say, "Oh shit, there go his mama." I'm not his mama. He do what he want to do. This is his platform. Honestly, I don't want you to mess up this because you just got your shit back. Because you know they gonna
No,
fucking
I'm not gonna
start.
crash out. This not gonna be a crash out moment. You have my word. I'm a little
Please,
busy because it's late. I'm low key tired. Um, and this video is more about Don Lemon than anything else. So I'm only gonna do a short reaction. Right. I'm not even gonna pull up the video today to be seen. You can just listen to it.
42.
So Freezy added in like a little call number.
That's 12.
She was the first
That you
one.
block.
Yeah, I'll poll question.
They are.
Here we go. Participate in 15 to 12.
Let me keep going. Hold on.
Be next. They kind of needed a different.
I was there because
They like not from 8 months
It did, and how
for the chat.
then what they at.
Basically, sell.
appreciate you, Mo.
It's basically because
I think what you
Go
do.
ahead,
I
go
think
ahead.
what you,
I got a question. How did your name even come up?
I'm about to find out.
I think what you do with people.
that's why I rock with Freezy.
Anything else, Mitty, before we open the phone lines back up? Thank you, man.
Yeah, the people question about my
You've already chat and
win the
the original that me once he told my best to fight on the platform, man. Go away, but you can take years. Yeah,
and,
yes.
and sometimes I was like,
Anton comes from sales, so he's a salesman too.
Timestamp, y'all. I'm sorry. Fuck.
want to react to stuff, for him.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody watch that's it.
$5.
Yeah, I was probably beyond it seems. And,
If I don't find it in the next 2 minutes,
yeah,
2 minutes not meant for me to do it.
what it is, and,
$2.
And
Hey, this is a mandate across.
he ain't got
Yeah.
nothing- he gave me-
Chicago, if you hear the sound of our voice, this show a pattern.
And that's why flavor because see what I'm saying. Whoop is Detroit. He a high.
All right, fuck it. That's a sign for me not to do it right now because I'm not about to go through the whole video. I'm trying to find that shit right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna. I address it on the show, but either way go, I'm going to address the Tawana situation.
Mm-hmm.
Very much so.
Just part of the Anton saga. We must continue to
Oh,
tease
the
the
Anton
angles with
saga
that
is
with
going to
bitch
be
ass.
deep because Freezy don't have everything. But I like this one. I was literally thinking today, where's Freezy gonna go next? Tawana, of course. Freezy, are you gonna bring Lucky on? No, because she's still vouching for Anton. So you don't even have all the videos that I got. Guess what? Tomorrow on Sunday, I was planning to drop the whole Lucky Anton saga.
Damn. Go ahead.
That's right. All 10 hours, name. All 10 hours of the Lucky Anton saga. And now she back over there with him too. Vouching for him on community walls and shit.
Ooh.
That's why you can't. I know what type of nigga you are, Freezy. You over there calling everybody that you can call. You probably reached out to Kayla.com, KHO. And Tawana was the one that went with you. I'm gonna save a lot of my Tawana commentary for that show. You feel me? But I'm disappointed because you can't tell the Tawana story. Let me show y'all something. Fuck this nigga Freezy real quick. You can't talk about the Tawana story without talking about me and my brother King Hormeku and the original Four Horsemen. And we called ourselves like the original Four Horsemen, me, E Black, King Hormeku, and Chef Shapino. I'm pretty sure King will have his video still up. Oh,
Look, Dub ain't shit. Dub said I'm definitely pulling up for that show.
so as you can see, this video was 4 years ago. Freeze ain't doing shit new. October 8th, 2021. We had Tawana on there right after she left Lapeef. Right after she left Lapeef. And if Tawana asks which one of the horsemen she talked to offline who convinced her to come to the show, it'll be me. You see me right there at the bottom, niggas, the bottom left? That was the simp guy. Oh, right. Then we brought Tawana in. It was a good time. I really enjoyed talking to her. She was super dope. But let me go to another one because we did a few of them with Tawana, right?
Is it even worth
Tawana would come on our
Because
show.
that's when
She would do all type of different clips with us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I literally can't make this shit up. This is where we let me see. Oh
Right.
yeah, okay, cool.
If
So this is when Nate, you see this one?
Beta.
You see who we had on the panel? We had Anton and Tawana on the panel, nigga. Nigga, what the
Beta.
And I was right at the bottom. My camera was off because like I don't respect Anton. I ain't want to be on camera with this nigga. I don't need no clout. I don't need none of that. Fuck that nigga.
Damn.
Of course I still spoke.
Yeah, what's up, nigga? Pussy.
But this is what Freezy don't want to show. This is what Tawana over there not talking about, right? Now, Nate, if Freezy video is supposed to be legit, then why not add in this conversation that Tawana had with Anton, where she says that Anton tries to fuck her?
Oh damn! Not the what's her name? Fantasy Island girl with the oh shit! They fucking each other now. They trying
He
to
said
fuck.
Anton tried to hit. Anton denied it.
Nah, I wouldn't put it past Anton. Anton be trying to hit everything.
No, Tawana got body for days, right? But
Yeah,
these
she pretty.
people
She
don't.
pretty.
I bet you Freezy won't react to this stream.
He looking
Because
at
he
it
don't
now.
want to give Darrel Long too much credit. He don't want to talk about how we had motherfucking Tawana up there, nigga, years ago, blood. She was coming up there. Oh, Nay, look. Tawana was up there 14 minutes into the show. And Anton Daniels. Interesting.
Oh.
But y'all niggas think y'all doing something new, bro? I tried to tell these hoe ass niggas, Nay. I've been having conversations with motherfucking Anton. This shit ain't nothing special to us, bro. It's only special to y'all niggas. Breezy, you was a fan. Listen, bro. I'm gonna go talk to Messy Mike and I'm gonna tell her how much of a fan Freezy was back in the day. I'm gonna literally go fucking DM her tonight and say, hey, bro, I really want you to come to my show. No bullshit. I really want you to come to my show. Let me email her right now.
Not the Kendrick Lamar. He a fan.
Bro, the nigga was 100% a fan. Is Witch Doctor still up? Because I might be messy. Go on Witch Doctor show.
Damn.
Promote this shit.
Don't you do that. You know what the fuck shit, but still.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm up. Fuck it.
Oh shit! What the fuck shit?
Oh yeah, that nigga is up.
Oh no, he gonna put me in the middle of it. Look at this shit. You see this shit, dog? I'm always up here. Look. Oh hell. Oh hell. Let me leave now. I'm gonna speak. Let me go hide me in the corner somewhere. In the corner. I want to be a fly on the wall, but hide me in the corner. Don't even have my face up here, goddamn it. Because goddamn, they be like, this puff ass.
So over with, niggas. I got other stuff to attend to now. I'll holler at y'all later.
Oh hell, here we go.
Bye.
Oh no.